But I've concluded that one characteristic overrides all other success traits, success principles, and that characteristic is a fighting spirit. See, I'm convinced today you can have a big dream, but without a fighting spirit, you'll never have it. You can have great desire, but without a fighting spirit, the desire will wane. You can have all the discipline you want, but without a fighting spirit, the discipline will virtually be no good. What made up a fighting spirit? I want to conclude with the heart, the mentality, the attitude, and the passion of a fighting spirit. Let's begin with the heart. The heart of a fighting spirit. Never fear the fight. John Maxwell says, your attitude toward failure determines your altitude after failure. John Maxwell says there's only one major difference between average people and achieving people. Their perception of and response to failure. You understand what he says? There's only one major difference between average people and achieving people. The perception of and response to failure. The mentality of a fighting spirit. Here's the mentality. Never, never, never give up. The mentality is a no-quit mentality. Napoleon Hill says this, and I quote, effort only fully releases its reward after a person refuses to quit. It only releases its reward when a person refuses to quit. So I guess the question is, what's your quit quotient? I mean, how much does it take for you to quit? You see, a fighting spirit never surrenders. The problem is this. We live in a society that wants instant results. You guys understand that? We live in an instant society. You know, you order it and they deliver it. You pop it in the microwave, it's done. You know what I'm saying? Instant. Instant satisfaction. Instant success. But great achievement is reserved for those who refuse to faint in well-doing. Those that have no back door. Those that are willing to stand when everything around them screams quit. The great coach Vince Lombardi said, once you learn to quit, it becomes a habit. Attitude. The attitude of a fighting spirit. Just win. Winning is not a sometime thing, it's an all-the-time thing. You don't win once in a while. You don't do things right once in a while. You do them right all the time. Winning is a habit. The will to excel and the will to win, they endure. They are more important than any events that occasion them. There is no substitute for winning. I'm in it to win it. I know I'll be in a battle. I won't quit in the midst of the battle because all I know is that when the dust settles, we win. We're going to win. That's the fighting spirit. The fighting spirit embodies a winning attitude. Can we get honest in here? Talent is cheap. You can buy it and recruit it. In fact, the world's full of talented alcoholics. Now, education's not cheap, but it is for sale and for hire if you have the time and money, right? And the world's full of educated derelicts. But winning is an attitude. You can't buy an attitude for any amount of money. Attitudes are not for sale. Your attitude toward your potential is either the key to or the lock on the door of your achievement. Abraham Lincoln said, and I quote, always bear in mind that your resolution to succeed is more important than any other thing. And then the passion of a fighting spirit is this, a cause worth fighting for. Cause worth fighting for. Passion of the fighting spirit is a single-minded cause that they purpose regardless of the cost. More than anything else, what keeps a person going in the midst of adversity, in the midst of the fight, is having a cause. And that's why a fighting spirit is essential. Because between you and freedom is a fight. Between you and your dream, however great that is a fight. It's a fight. But after the years of studying it and talking it and teaching it, I'm telling you, I keep coming back. The fighting spirit. Because none of it stays without the fighting spirit. I've seen people with great, great dreams. I've watched people with great intent. I've been with people that have huge hearts. I've been around people that were passionate, but without a fighting spirit. they get crushed along the way. There's going to be a lot of people that may come at you to try to steal a dream. Dream stealers come in all kind of shapes, sizes. Some of them come very close to us. Some of them come within our own family. Some of them come as our best friends. If you understand how to fight, if you've got that spirit in you, nobody will steal your dream. And if you can do that, if you can stand, I really believe that you can see dreams come true. We did nothing special. I failed a lot. I learned that the fighting spirit had a heart that wasn't afraid of the fight. And so I stayed in the fight. I learned it had a mentality that I will not be moved. I won't quit. And we just didn't quit. I learned it had an attitude of just win, baby, just win. And then we developed a passion. We developed a passion for freedom. Not just personal freedom, but for a nation to be free. You see, I learned along the way that without financial freedom, you can't have personal freedom. That I had to fight for financial freedom so I could be personally free to go make a difference. And so we stayed in the fight.